Hi, my name is Kushal, and for this course, I will be your instructor. Welcome to this course, and thank you for enrolling. Learn Elocution. Overview of the course. Elocution, the skill of clear and impressive speech, especially of distinct pronunciation and articulation. About the course and introduction. Helping you become a successful public speaker. Introduction. In this course, you will be learning 11 things to improve your speaking skills. Chapter 1, Improvising your speech. Chapter 2, Modifying an accent. Improve poor dictation. Chapter 3, Projecting your voice. Good for modifying northern accents or quiet voice. Chapter 4, Cure a stammer or speech difficulty. Chapter 5, Sing your way to great speech. Chapter 6, Posture. Stand tall to speak well. Chapter 7, Intimidation. Chapter 8, Breathe your way to good speech. Chapter 9, Tongue twisters. Chapter 10, Wash your mouth out. Oh, different. Chapter 11, Love your voice. Many of you have heard the old expression, it's not what you say, but how you say it. In today's world of international communication, we have to add on to this saying, it is not what you say, but how you are heard. How do you sound when you speak? Is there a rhythm to your speech and depth to your voice? Do you hear music when you speak? Or do you speak in one tone only? Do you know that English has 3 tones or 3 notes? Have you ever tapped yourself just to listen to qualities and tones of your voice? Because if you haven't, please be prepared to begin doing so. It is imperative that you become self-aware, that you know how you sound, how you are being heard, because oftentimes we sound very differently from what we mean to sound like. For example, I worked with lots of men from the Midwest of United States who speak with the same quick cadence, the same 2 notes, the same abrupt tones, and the same tendency to sloppy endings into their words. Really nice men, all of them, but they also sounded so gruff and short-tempered, which they weren't. They were all unaware of how they were sounding when they spoke. There are others who speak different languages other than English, and they will often speak in rhythms of their mother tongue until you get told to slow down. They begin to speak word by word, and everything ends up on the same note. There are many monotone speakers in the speaking world. I would like you to not be one of them. Remember, monotone is also known as monotonous. Another very common example of untended tone I heard among the number of young women who came to me for voice and elocution lessons, completely unaware they are using the rising intonation pattern reserved for elocution, when in fact they were making declarative sentences. I have a new idea that might solve the problem. I'd like to try it. All questions. We have all heard this questioning inflection or intonation pattern when the speaker means to make a statement. It is becoming increasingly common among young speakers and undermines their message. They are always surprised, and when I tell them what they sound like, they lack confidence because it's as if they're asking for permission to make a statement. They have never heard themselves this way. Once they actually hear themselves and stop using that questioning pattern for a statement, they begin to notice that people listen to them differently. People actually begin to hear them because they're speaking with conviction, with musicality, with life breathe into everything they say. Speaking of breathing life into your language, let's begin by working on developing proper diaphragmatic breathing. Without good control of your breathing, you will have difficulty mastering your voice. Thank you, and this session has ended. You can scroll down and go to my next session.